No longer will I quietly kill myself violently. Welcome to the first day that I met me. So, why do you like debate?
I think debate is important not only because I love doing it and it teaches me a lot of new things and teaches me how to become smarter, but also it helps me foster a sense of community, and this is where I found many of my great friends who take care of me and love me. So I think of debate tournaments not as something that you go to on a Saturday because you don't have better things to do, but more of something like a big family gathering where you kind of have to compete with your brothers and sisters and cousins for the trophies at the end of the day. So I think really this sense of community really helped me establish who I am and become a better person.
Myself. My name is Fats. You see, my life is all I had. My rhymes, my pen, my pad. Young mother, high dad. No parents except grandma, granddad. Not sad, so glad. You see, B-More made me. Jesus saved me. D-Money taught me I should praise thee. Davon braved me. Iggy, crazy. Adam, haze me. You see, Townsend, sights me. Money, nicely. And, supremacy, it got me, and all wars got us. Bombs over Baghdad, now they're in toe tag, no father, child sad. You see, debate is change, and I want to make a change like Harriet Tubman, where mothers and fathers stop crying and children and wives of husbands. I want to make a change so that hetero and homosexuals can befriend, because we are all just trying to get free in the end. I want to make a change so that children don't have to hear parents fuss and fight, and that brings daddy home at night. You see, I want to make a change that sparks the next mind that wants to make more change. You see, because to me, debate is not a thing. I am debate. Woo! We are debate. What's your profession?
Do you think debate can help make change in your community?
It definitely could, because it would give people the opportunity to actually kind of get an idea of what's going on in the world, because a lot of people in my community can't really understand much of politics, and they just can't connect with it, and debate gives you an opportunity to do that.
Debate means me. It is my moneymaker. I have not had a real job other than being an assistant professor of communications ever. So I didn't work in high school because I did debate, and I didn't have to work in college because I was good at debate, one of the best. By the time I graduated from college, I was the most successful African American female in the history of college debate. So I just worked during the summer for a bunch of debate programs, and so every given summer I make between $7,000 and $10,000, and that would sort of carry me through the school year. And I got into graduate school because I was an excellent debater and became a debate assistant for different places, and that carried me all the way through to the PhD. So I had my first real job making real money, and it's because I did debate. I also used to be really shy. So I used to didn't like to talk to people, and as you all get to know me, you'll think, how were you ever shy? But I was real quiet, and debate sort of just gave me this confidence to stand up in front of any group of people and not care what they thought about me and say what I had to say. So I trained people like Chantel, you're going to meet Jillian, I trained her too. They all came through the Urban Debate League under me, and I am so proud to be here now because I get to work with people that I help to train, and it just keeps us realizing that the circle goes on and on. So if you're thinking about going to college, you don't know what you want to do, I'm here to say you can get through college, make a bunch of money, not to have to do a bunch of work at McDonald's, and get a PhD. So my schedule when I'm at work during the school year, I work 2 days a week between 11 and 3. I am off 4 months during the summer. They pay me my same paycheck during those 4 months, and I make $62,000 a year. Woohoo, Urban Debate League.
I can be myself, and I can make everyone know what I'm feeling, and not just be a person in the room. I can actually express myself and tell everybody about me and my side of everything. Debate is just a community where I can feel comfortable.
It's a part of who I am, will always probably be a part of who I am. And it's like, it's that motivating factor in my life. Hopefully it'll become that, and yours is not already that. Yeah.
Debate means to me an opportunity of a lifetime. It's opened many doors to me, and basically it's basically like an opportunity just to be out in the world, give my voice.
It's a way for me to get out of the environment and the person who I used to be. When I was in high school, I was very disruptive, and a lot of fights, and debate gave me my voice. It gave me the opportunity for 8 minutes while someone else had to listen. The first time that I was in my life that everybody had to listen to me and only me for 8 minutes gave me my voice. It also gave me the ability to get an education. And that's why I'm still in debate, because I believe debate is a social tool to get us out of urban areas, but to bring us back into urban areas and show how we can empower each other.
Debate means a lot to me. It gives me something to express myself in. It gives me an outlet to a lot of things in life. It's opened up a lot of doors for me. It lets me do what I do best, which is speak and put my thoughts together. So I've had a great time.
So being able to look at a policy and say, I think that I can make a difference, or I think that this policy can make a difference in mankind.
So what debate means to me, for me, debate is an opportunity for individuals to be able to take what their God-given gifts are and be able to use them for something productive. And I think there aren't that many things in Baltimore that helps us do that. And I feel like the fact that we have this activity that can give us that opportunity is important. And I hope everyone takes advantage of it.
For me to access my identity more and to express that to a larger white audience within the debate community, because those will be people who are actually making decisions for my people someday. And I think that they need to be really race conscious about a lot of the issues that they talk about, which usually never get to hear the perspective of people of color.
Think of you when I'm debating, because I don't debate anymore, and I don't really think of you when I'm talking, and I do that all the time, but I do think of you when I think about some of the challenges that I had to overcome and what that meant for me. I didn't grow up in Baltimore City, but I moved here in high school, and so some of the challenges that I dealt with at home, I grew up in Georgia, but some of the things that I dealt with and some of the things that I had to deal with when I came here in high school is what I think about, or I think about the things that other people are going through when I think about how we overcome these things. And so I think for me, it's just that debate also helped me find a family. It helped me find a place where I felt comfortable doing the work that I wanted to do. And it also gave me like a really good excuse to not have to explain to people why I don't have a paid job, because I'm like, I work with the debate league. I'm doing good work. So like when people say, you don't get paid for it, what do you, right? It's a really good, I feel proud of what I do, and I love each and every one of you. And in any way that I can help you, outside of giving you money, let me know.
What does debate mean to you?
Well, more or less, debate really means a way to connect myself to my community every time I talk about arguments that affect society, because I think the problem is a lot of times in society we forget about where we come from, we forget how we can relate to the personal issues that we actually have connections to. And in debate, I think it's a cool way to actually get that dynamic where you get to actually fight against a structure, because that's how I use my arguments, is to fight against a power structure, but at the same time I get to make connections to the community I come from in Baltimore. So moreover, it's a way for me to help talk to the kids directly, like this is what debate's about and this is how you can personally affect it, and at the same time make them actors for change in the real society. So I think debate can help make real world policymakers and real world revolutionaries in the world. And that's what I think about debate.
I like the fact that it's competitive and yet also educational, so it kind of brings two worlds together.
Right. Debate means to me, anybody doesn't know, I'm going to let you in on a little secret about me. I'm competitive. Debate means for me a chance to prove your intellectual superiority.
Bring something outside of me that's normally not there. It allows me to become a person that knows what she wants and knows how to fight for it. It helps enhance who I am mentally, educationally. Debate helps create me.
Debate means corrective to the flailing ball of blackness that is education. I think that's what I said before. But it's a way to prove other people wrong in an orderly fashion, which is always fun. But moreover, it's a way to motivate yourself to learning about the world around you and not being stupid, because being stupid is bad.